Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today we will learn some floating candles and pillar candles. These are first we'll make pillar candles. These are the tissue rolls I have taken. I'm going to stick it with glue gun by applying glue all around the tissue rolls. So now this is ready, and I've already stuck my wick inside the rolls. You can stick it with either glue gun, or you can always stick with double-sided tape. I've melted my wax and I'll be adding some essential oil to it. You can take any essential oil of your choice, but take quite a lot in amount because it is going to evaporate after the candle is ready. So these are the soya candles I have been making, and these are the diyas. This also we are going to learn today. And this is my mold which I use for soap also. In this I will be making floating candles, and this is my wax. You can get it from amazon.in. It is easily available along with the wicks. This is my soya wax is also available on Amazon, but I get it from my wholesalers. If you want, I can give you the link. Now this is the glue gun which has helped me a lot in making candles. Fine, now I'm melting my soya wax. My normal paraffin wax is already melted, and I've added inside this mold. You can see it is sliding on one side. Doesn't matter, wick, you can always pull it back. This is my soap dish, soap mold. I have not filled up fully so that it remains thin and floats after it dries. Remember that before the floating candle is totally set, you have to make a hole in the center so that you can insert the wick. Don't let it set completely, otherwise it is going to break. Now this is into the drying position, and you can see there is a depression in the center. You have to just wait, and once it is done, you tear off the paper, and then in the center you can add some more wax. So this is the wax. This is the soya wax I'm melting till the time my paraffin wax candles are getting ready. Soya wax takes little time, more time than the normal wax. So either you can use this container directly in the hot plate, or you can make a double boiler and then you can use the wax. Don't melt the wax directly in the gas. It is going to burn otherwise. So I'm just waiting for my wax to melt, and here is my paraffin pillar candles ready. It is already dried up, and once you see the floating candles also, I will just show you how it works. This is the floating candle, how it will look after it is already done. And now we are going to make the pillar candles little more decorative. For making the pillar candles more decorative, I will just show you what all things you will be needing. This I have used you can see this is a transfer me sheet. Just remove the plastic sheet from top first, and then dip it in the water for around 10 to 20 seconds. You have to dip it in the water. Depends how fast it gets ready. You can see the paper will roll off, so that means it is ready. Wipe off your candle with the dry cloth and just take the sheet, keeping it upside down, the design facing the candle, and just press it. Now slowly dab it. Don't press like what I did, otherwise it will slide off. Now lightly dab the paper, and after say 2-3 seconds you can just slide off the paper, and the design is ready. See, it's come on the candle. I will share the details of this transfer me sheet, from where to get it. I have got it from crafterscorner.in. I will share some coupon code. You can buy on some discount, or I think around 15% discount they have. Now take a dry brush and remove all the bubbles sliding towards the outside. Now we will be making some diyas. This is Shadu clay. You can get it from amazon.in. I got it from there, and I bought around 3 kgs. Just add water and make into this consistency, how you make it for dough, for the roti dough. Only adding water is sufficient. Please don't add any Fevicol or nothing. Wrap it in a plastic sheet and keep it in airtight container. You can use it for more than 1 month. It will stay fresh. Now just take this and also take one old diya, apply little coconut oil on the diya, on the outer side of diya, not the inner side. We are just taking the mold from outer side. Just apply nicely on that coconut oil or any oil whichever you have. Just rub it with your fingers all over, so that once you stick the clay to it, it will easily come out. And take some oil and apply it on your clay also, and make a roll out of it. Okay, now with this small ball you are going to make diyas. Remember, this diya will take at least 2 to 3 days to dry, so please start today so that it's ready by your Diwali. Yes, like this, and just gently press the diya inside, and with your fingers and thumb keeping it on the center, just keep going around. And once it is done, just dab it on the plain flat floor or mat or whatever you're using, so that the lower portion is steady and flat. Now as you'll be adding some oil into it, so it has to be flat. Now gently remove the diya from the clay, taking care that you're not spoiling the design. Don't worry of the upper design that we will be making with our hands. Only the base I'm concerned about. Slowly, if you pull it out, if you have not applied the oil or Vaseline properly, it won't come out. See, now this has come out very nicely. Now with your fingers, just give little shape. Doesn't matter, whatever shape you want. Handmade things are always like this. It looks quite raw, but that is the beauty of handmade things. Now gently press the center portion with your finger, and if you have some tools, some clay tools, you can use that. Just give it a round flat shape to the diya. You can use little water if you want, but don't use too much water because the clay is wet and it will break. Just dip your finger a little bit in water and you can give shape. Now press gently. Okay, now this is done, and you can see it's become quite beautiful. Now with your finger you can give a little okay, with one finger and your thumb, just give 4 pointed corners to diya, like this. Okay, and pinch with your first finger, index finger and your thumb, and then pull the clay towards you, towards outside, and then just make it sure the corners are parallel to each other. And then we will be using some tools to give some design and shape to the diya. Now center portion you can make it smooth with a round ball kind of tool, like this. And see, it's so easy to make diyas. Unnecessary we are going to the market and searching for so many diyas and candles and just going around. This is so refreshing that you will understand once you start making. There are 2 plus points in this. Firstly, you are making with your own hands, and that devotion and concern will always be there with it. Secondly, it is a therapy, as I'm into a lot of therapies. So this is a therapy of relaxing your mind. With this tool I'm just making some random designs. I'm just pressing it. After that I'll make some holes. If you want, later on you can add some studs to it. I have not added because I don't want my diya to be very glittery, as sometimes I like very plain things also. So if you want, you can add some glitters, you can add some studs or stones or mirrors, like that. So now I will give some holes in it. In the holes you can add some studs. Okay, and you have to leave the diya for drying. Say in 24 hours it will dry 30%, but for 100% you have to keep it for at least 2 to 3 days. After that, it will be completely dry. There are two options in your diyas. You can add, either you can add oil and cotton wick, like how do you use your normal diyas. And this I'm applying little water so that it gives a smooth fine finish. And other option is, you can always add, you can melt your wax and add it in your diya to give it a look of a candle. So this way you can use. To give it a smooth finish, just dip your finger lightly in the water and rub all around, and it will become fine. This is a very nice clay to work with. It is a very delicate clay, so please let it dry for at least 2 to 3 days. Then only it will become strong. The more you leave it, more it will become stronger. Now with this tool, I am just giving little cuts on all the four sides, so that if I want, I can use it for my wick and oil. Now I will leave this for drying, and I'll make another diya very quickly, so that if you have missed anything, you can always make it. You want, you can use any, you can use a toothpick for making a cut. Not necessary that you have to use the tools. Tools are not very important unless you are running a very regular classes of craft and art and craft. So this is done. I'm just giving it a fine smooth finish. Now I'll make it quickly. Another dough I've taken, and the same procedure I'm following. You can see it has already come out. It's come out very smoothly because second time I have applied lot of oil in that. Now see all the four corners I'm doing, and I'm using the same tool. I'm making it in the same procedure so that there is no confusion. See, this is, it is ready. Both the diyas are ready. Now you can see closely how it is looking. I'll leave it for drying, and these are the ones which have already dried. So we will be coloring these diyas. Okay, see, one I've already painted as silver. Now I have taken copper color, acrylic copper color. I have painted in the center and all over, and here I have taken yellow acrylic color, and here I have taken pink acrylic color in the center, and rest I have taken silver color. I have just left these diyas for drying, and these I made with the plaster of Paris and simply just water, and kept it in the mold. And these are the melting wax which I will be just showing you quickly. You just have to take a mold, melt your wax, and add some essential oil. Even if you don't add, that is okay, you can add it later on. And melt your wax, add some crayons for color. Okay, to color your wax you can add any crayons. So once it is melted, pour it in the mold and just remove it from the mold. Keep it in this kind of tea light holders. This is made of ceramic. Lit a candle down below and let it go. So once it is heated, the wax will melt and the perfume will spread all over the room. These are wax, these are soya wax melts. These are very tiny ones. I made these two with my soya wax. It is already fragranced, but you can always add the fragrance later on, 2-3 drops on top of these, and just lit these tea lights under below, and it is ready. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my classes. Bye bye.